Hi, good morning. We're just so excited that you're joining us once again. My name is Erin, and this is Dr. Jamal, and we are here again to bring you your free group workout for April. So as One Temple Fitness, we always like to start our workouts with centering ourselves spiritually. So I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Jamel for our devotional for today.
All right. Today is a poem which is based off of Mark 15:34, when Jesus says, my God, why have you forsaken me? And it's in honor of Resurrection Sunday that is coming up. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the cry that your people in 2017 are saying every day. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the cry the little girl screams every time she is made fun of on the playground and she only wants to play. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the cry the little boy screams every time he is bullied. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry every time a homeless person wakes up on the street and they wish they had a home. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry of every parent who is in a shelter with their children. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the cry of the man who is being abused by his wife. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the cry of every woman who is being neglected by her husband. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the cry that every man and woman screams when they think about killing themselves. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the cry every pastor screams aloud as their congregation beats them about. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry from the mothers of the church every time they see the condition of the church. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry from our brothers every time a fellow brother is lost to violence. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry of your people given the social political climate. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry of your people every time we hear that another child's breath has stopped from overdose. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry of the professional who works so hard and bills are barely being met. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry of every addict who can't seem to stop putting down the bottle, blunt, or needle. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry of every woman or man who wants a pure and holy relationship but can't seem to stop closing their legs, hopping from this one's bed to that one's bed. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry of every gangbanger who wants to stop banging, slanging, robbing, and killing. My God, why have you forsaken me? Is the outcry of everyone whose mind is constantly racing and can't seem to get a good night's rest. My God, why have you forsaken me? It's the question that was posed and is posed on every Good Friday because, Lord, when I wake up every morning, I feel like it's a Good Friday. I feel that I am being bound, bruised, broken, beat down, and I just want to know, when is my resurrection coming? When are you taking me off of my cross? When are you burying my cross? When are you going to let the people stop trying to crucify me? For now I remember what today's purpose is. I know you rose for me, so I'm trusting and believing that you are setting the captives free. When you rose, Lord, you did not forsake us. When you rose, Lord, you did not say that we can be free from addiction and live in our right mind. When you rose, Lord, you said that the abuse doesn't have to continue, and despite it, your body is still a temple of the Most High God. When you rose, Lord, you said our lover does not have to manipulate and control you, and that you can live in a healthy relationship. When you rose, Lord, you said that we can find love in you. When you rose, Lord, you said that all of our needs will be supplied according to the riches in your glory. When you rose, Lord, you told the shepherd that he or she will have a congregation that loves and appreciates them. When you rose, Lord, you told your people that you can be free and made whole from the traumas of their past. When you rose, Lord, you said the abuse or assault does not have to define you. When you rose, Lord, you said that I have come to give you life and life more abundantly and denounce suicide from your people's mind. So my God, today I thank you for Easter Sunday. I thank you for the resurrection. I thank you for getting up one Sunday morning and carrying all of our crosses and letting us know that you have not forsaken us and you have not left us. On today, this Resurrection Sunday 2017. Thank you for letting us leave behind the my God, why have you forsaken me attitude as we rise up toward you. Amen. So now Aaron will lead us in our workout. And as you are centering yourself through that poem, I just really pray that you really, truly let go of the why have you forsaken me attitude and say, Lord, I know my resurrection is coming, and thank you for being free, and thank you for being liberated. And now as we are spiritually centered, let's become whole with our body and sweat some of those worries off. Yes, let's sweat some of those worries off. So what we want to do as we begin our workout, we just want to center ourselves and get our bodies warmed up. So we're going to always start with a stretch. So what we're going to want to do is just make sure that our feet are shoulder width apart. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do a squat and bring it up and take a deep breath in and then exhale it down. So let's go ahead and do it. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Let's do that again. Deep breath in. Let it out. And one more time. Deep breath in and let it out. Let's go ahead, separate our feet. We're going to take our left hand behind our right leg and go ahead and let's do a stretch. As far down as you can go will be great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go ahead and walk this over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go ahead and walk it in the middle, as far down as you can go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And let's go ahead and rise up slowly. Back into standing position. Let's go ahead and bring our right leg up for a nice quad stretch. If you need to, you can put your arm out in front of you, to the side, pull it to your waist, take a place on the floor to concentrate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Go ahead and switch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great, let's go ahead and bring that down. We're gonna do some shoulder circles. So let's start going backwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead and take our left arm and bring it across our chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and shake that out. Switch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and shake that out. What we're going to do is we're going to do a nice lunge. So we're going to go ahead and lunge over to our right side. Just kind of bring our leg as far down as we want. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and switch it out. Nice job. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. So let's just take one more deep breath in. Let it out. Let's do that again. And let it out. Okay, that was our stretch for today. And so what we're going to do is we still need to get our blood a little bit moving and going. So we're going to do a nice little warm up, okay, to get us ready for the rest of our workout. And so what we're going to do is that we're going to do exercises for 35 seconds each, okay? And so the first one that we're going to do is going to be, yes, where it's the 2-step to a knee pull, okay? So the way that it's going to look
is for the beginner, which Dr. Jamel is going to be showing you. You're just going to take 2 steps out, and then you're going to drive in your right knee twice, then 2 steps to the left, and you're going to drive in your right knee, okay? If you're going to do this a little bit faster, you're going to add some steps to it, okay? So it's all about how much speed and effort you're going to be putting into it, okay? So if you're a beginner, you're just going to be stepping it out. If you want intermediate or advanced, you're just going to go faster and you're going to want to drive with more power. We're just doing 2 steps and 2 pulls. We're going to do that for 35 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and put the timer on. And we're going to start off to our right side on our marks. And remember, if you're a beginner, you're going to be following Dr. Jamal. On your marks, get set, and let's go. Keep it up. Just remember, the faster that you do this, the more that you're going to sweat, okay? You got it. Keep it going. We're halfway there. Keep it going. Stay in the camera. 2. And we're done. Awesome job, awesome job, awesome job. Hopefully our bodies are going and our blood is flowing. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do is what I call an out, okay? So once again, I'm gonna show you the beginner. You're gonna be following Dr. Jamel if you're a beginner, and then I'll show you how you can make it a little bit more advanced. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna slightly bend your knees, and you're gonna bring the leg out once, the opposite leg out once, and then you're gonna do a double count, okay? Then you're gonna switch it out, once, double count on the opposite leg, okay? We're gonna speed this up, it's gonna look like this. Double count, out, double count. If you're wanting to make this more difficult, we're gonna get more in a squatting position, okay? And out, okay? Once again, we're gonna do that for 35 seconds. If you're a beginner, you're just gonna be stepping it, just step it out. For those who are more advanced, go deeper in a squat, and if you go faster, you're gonna feel it a lot more, okay? Scoot over to your left, because you keep coming out the front. Is this good? Okay. All right, on the marks, get set, and let's go. Just always remember the double count. Great job. Just remember, when you're at home, you want to make sure that you never quit, okay? Keep going. You need to modify, you modify. You never quit. And if you make a mistake, it's okay. Get back on it. That's all you need to do. Never give up. We're almost there at the end. Keep it going. And we're done. Great job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, next on our list, we are going to do toe touches to stretches. So the way it's gonna work, our legs are gonna be shoulder width apart. We're gonna put our arms out, just like this, like kind of a T shape. We're gonna take our left hand, we're gonna touch our opposite toe, which is the right foot, okay? Come back up, take our right hand, touch our left toe. Then we're gonna take our left hand and reach out in front of us, reach out in front of us. We're gonna repeat that motion again. So down, down, reach, reach, down, down, reach, reach. For our beginners, you're just going to make sure that you're getting that full motion and that you're stretching it out. For those who want to make it a little bit more hard, you're just going to go faster, okay? And you're going to reach. And you're going to try to do as many reps as you can during this 35-second time. And this is all to get our bodies ready for our workout. All righty, we're going to start off reaching our left to our right foot, okay? On our marks, get set, let's go. So reach down, reach across, reach across, reach down, reach down, reach across, reach across, reach down, reach down, reach across, reach across, reach down, reach down, reach across, reach across.
Remember to breathe.
Down, reach down, reach across, reach down, reach down, reach across, reach across, reach down, reach down. You got it, almost there. Reach across, reach down, reach down, reach across, reach across. Good job. Awesome. Okay. So for our next exercise, what we're going to be doing is we are going to do some squats, okay? So as we get ready for 35 seconds for our beginners, what I want you to do is just to squat as far down as you can, okay? And come back up, get that full motion. For those who are wanting to make this more advanced, you can either widen your squat or go deeper, or do both, okay? And you're gonna see how many you can fit in there. The main thing you wanna remember is to squeeze your glutes, remember to breathe, and just make sure that you're not leaning forward or you're not cheating yourself by just doing little pulses. Try your best to go as deep down as possible, okay? And we're gonna do that for 35 seconds. For beginners, once again, you're going to follow Dr. Jamal. All right, on our marks, get set, let's go. Great job. We should be feeling this in our lower part of our body. Squats are fantastic for tightening and strengthening, okay? You can fit it in every day, go ahead and do it. Awesome job. Remembering to breathe. Remember, we are not quitting. If you're getting tired or you're starting to feel it in your legs, just remember to slow it down. And last one. Awesome job. All right, at this point, what you can do is you can get a quick water break, okay? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain what our next exercises are gonna be. For today, I really made sure that we're covering our full body. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna focus on our beginning part of our body. So hold on, let me find where I put my notes. Perfect, 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 perfect. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a burpee, okay? And I'm gonna show you the beginner version. And I'm gonna show you how you can make this a little bit more advanced. So I'm gonna show you this way. With a burpee, what you're gonna do if you're a beginner, you're just gonna stand straight with your legs shoulder width apart, and you're just gonna come down as if you were touching your toes, and you're gonna walk out almost to a standing plank position, okay? And walk it back up. And you're just gonna repeat that motion again. That one will be your beginner version of a burpee. If you wanna challenge yourself and make this a little bit more difficult, what you're gonna do is you're actually going to bring your arms out, bring your legs back out, bring your legs to your arms, and stand back up. So once again, bringing your hands out, jumping your arms out, your legs out, bringing your legs back to your arms, and standing back up. If you're wanting to make this exercise harder, you can add a squat. So you're gonna squat, come back up, bring your arms down, legs out, legs up to arm, back up, okay? So those are the three versions I'm gonna show you. For beginner, you're just going to walk it out, and you're gonna follow Dr. Jamal. I'm gonna show you the squat version. So if folks are wanting to make this a little bit more difficult, you can go ahead and do that. But we're gonna do that for 35 seconds as well, okay? On our marks, get set, and let's go. Remembering to breathe. Great job, keep it up. We got it, we're almost there. Great job. Let's do one more. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. You should feel that all over your body, okay? Once again, we're always focusing how we can strengthen our whole body. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is what's called courtesy squats, okay? Just how you would do a curtsy, if you were wearing a dress. We're gonna do that same motion, okay? So we're gonna take our left leg, bring it behind our right, and we're gonna bring it down for a squat. Bring it back to center, bring our right leg back, squat, okay? For beginners, once again, you're just going to take this motion very slowly, try to go down as much as possible. For folks that are trying to make this harder, we're gonna do this faster and get our blood really going, okay? We're gonna do that for 35 seconds, okay? On our marks, we're gonna start off with our left leg going back, get set, let's go. You can add a little hop in there if you wanna make that a little bit more difficult, okay? You really wanna make sure you're getting a full motion and you're going down, because you should be able to really feel this in your legs, okay? Remember, we're not quitting. You need to switch over to beginner, but we're not stopping, okay? Great job, keep it up. We're almost there. And last one. Great job. Keep that up, keep that up, keep that up. Okay, next on our list, just make sure, take care of yourself. If you know you need to get water, have water by you. You need to wipe off your sweat, go ahead and do that, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do some knee pulls. We had a little bit of that in the beginning with our warm-up, but I really want us to focus on that right now. And we'll show you some ways that you can do this at home with weights. But basically what you're gonna do, stand shoulder width apart, and we're gonna isolate, okay? So we're just gonna focus on one side at a time. So right now, to begin, we're gonna start with our left leg, bringing up our arms towards the right side, okay? And we're just gonna drive that left knee as if we're meeting right in the middle. Your hands and your knee should feel like it's meeting together, okay? And we're gonna do that side alone for 35 seconds. Then we're gonna switch and go to our right side. Now, if you have a weight or something that feels like a weight, a water bottle, protein, powder can, something that is heavy enough for you to do this, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have that weight in your hand. You're gonna drive that weight to your knee, okay? Remember, for beginners that are following Dr. Jamel, we're just gonna take it slowly and really making sure that we're getting that full motion, okay? For those who are wanting to make it a little bit more advanced, we're really gonna drive it in, kickboxing style, and make sure we're getting as much motion as fast as we can in that 35 seconds. We're gonna start off with just our left knee going in. Once that 35 is done, we're gonna switch to our right. Okay, so let's reset the clock. Starting with our left, on our marks, get set, let's go. Remembering to breathe, okay? Remember, if you have a weight at home, it's a great exercise to add with the weight. Halfway there, keep it up. Remember, we're not stopping, we're not quitting. We need to modify, we're modifying, but we're not stopping. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job. Woo, I'm feeling it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch it to our next leg, which is our right. Same deal, we're bringing our arms to the left side, and we're driving in our right leg. So let's go ahead and reset the clock. On our marks, get set, and let's go. Remembering to breathe. Great job, keep it up. Just think with every motion, every exercise, we're getting stronger. This is not for anybody else. This is just for you this day. Almost there. Great job. Two and one. Woo! I'm feeling it. Okay. Just to give you words of encouragement, if you're feeling like, wow, this is hard, exercise is supposed to be hard, 1. 2, when we get stronger, it becomes easier. And if you've gotten out of the game, I can attest to it, I've been there. Just make sure you get back in it. Don't let one day turn to a week, turn to 3 weeks, turns to 2 months to do that. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is mountain climbers, okay? So there's 2 versions of mountain climbers. There's the standing mountain climbers, perfect. And then there's mountain climbers on the floor, where once again, you're gonna get into that standing or the upright plank position, and you're gonna be driving in your knees, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch. Dr. Jamel is gonna be showing you standing, and I'm gonna show you floor, okay? And then we'll switch. So you can start off with either standing for the first round, or you can start off with me, but once we do this again, you're gonna go to the next exercise. So that way we're just getting both mountain and floor, okay? So we're gonna do this for 35 seconds. Get in your positions on our marks, get set, and let's go. Remembering to breathe. For the floor ones, you really wanna make sure if you're a beginner, you're just taking it slow, driving in each knee individually towards your chest. For those who want it more advanced, we're going faster, we're driving it harder. The same goes for standing. It's all about how fast you're doing these.
And Erin will show you the advanced version for standing when she stands. But for now, for the beginner, see how I'm just being intentional with my arm and my knee. So just be intentional.
And done.
All right.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna show you advanced standing. Dr. Jamel's gonna show you beginner, mountain climbers on the floor. For beginners, we're just gonna make sure that we're driving our knees towards our chest, and we're just taking it step by step, really making sure we're getting that full motion.
And if it gets too tiresome, then go into like a beginner push-up position where you're leaning, and then just bring your knees that way. The stronger you get, then you can hold up your whole body weight. But if you can't for now, we're still just gonna bring our knees like this. Okay?
Perfect. All right, for more advanced for mountain climbers, before we were just doing this, right? For more advanced, we're really just gonna, I would start off with just doing running in place and then high knees, and we're just going to add our arms in, okay? So that's how we're gonna get that motion going. All right, on our marks, get set, let's go. So remember, we're starting with high knees, then we're adding our arms. Remembering to breathe. We're fighting through every obstacle, making sure we make it to the end. Never giving up, never stopping. We got this. Halfway there. We got it. Keep it going. 2 and 1. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. At this point, your blood's going. You're feeling it, okay? So next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do some jumping jacks, okay? So for beginner, we're gonna call them static jumping jacks, okay? Where you're literally just going like this and bring it together. Out, bring it together. Out, bring it together. Okay, so that's for our very beginners for jumping jacks. If you're wanting to make that more advanced, we're gonna get our full motion where we're bringing our arms together and we're bringing our legs. So we're making sure we're getting that full motion. If you're wanting to make this more difficult, we'll do double count jumping jacks, which will look like where is if you're pushing out a weight in front of you and you're pushing it up to the sky while you're still moving your legs. So out, up, out, up, out, up, okay? So those are the 3 different versions. Right now, what I'll do is I'll do the double count, and then Dr. Jamel will show you the static one, okay? We're gonna do that for 35 seconds. So let's get ready. On our marks, get set, and let's go. Out, up, out, up.
And remember to breathe.
Up, out, up, out, up. If you're at home and you have a weight for the double count, you can hold it and drive it out and up. This is a great full body exercise again. We're halfway there. Keep it up. Great job. Keep it up. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome job. All right. We're gonna focus on some arms, okay? Push-ups. Push-ups are next. Push-ups can be one of the exercises that turn people off. It reminds me of that exercise test that you had to take in elementary school, and you felt bad because you couldn't do one, and your elbows were shaking. This is something that literally takes practice and you being open to feedback, because form here is so important. You have to let that ego or that embarrassment go and really put yourself in a vulnerable place to say, I don't know how to do this, and I'm willing to take on some help. So I encourage you, you have somebody around you who really knows how to do push-ups, get out of your comfort zone and say, hey, can you come show me how to do some push-ups? And then make a goal of how many you're gonna do, maybe a day before you go to bed or whatever. But push-ups are really important. So Dr. Jamel's gonna show you a beginner push-up, which takes place on the floor. What you're gonna do is you can be on your knees, making sure that your body's elongated, and you're still gonna get that full motion where you're pressing your chest down to the ground, and you're using your arms to bring yourself up. Now, Dr. Jamel, what are some things that people tend to do wrong with a beginner push-up?
They go like the cat position where they go like straight down and up. That's not good. We don't want that. We don't want this. It's really key to elongate yourself and have your knees up and go down, come up, down, come up. Also, if it's truly beginner, you can keep your legs down, still go down and come up, down, and come up. But just be sure, because you don't want to hurt your back. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Perfect, okay? And take your time. If you're seeing that you're shaky, set it back up and try again. Do not get discouraged. Now, for more advanced, same deal. You're gonna come down, but our knees are not, I wanna make sure y'all see this. Okay, yeah, y'all can see me now. Okay, you're just gonna make sure that once again, that your body is elongated, okay? And that you're gonna bring your body all the way down and up. All the way down and up, okay? The main thing with this one is, once again, is the technique. Sometimes I see what ends up happening is people go down and they can't bring themselves up. So they kind of just do this thing for a little bit, and then they use their knees to cheat to come back up. My thing is, if you are doing that, that means you haven't left the beginner zone. It's okay. It's not a contest. Go back to beginner zone, build up that strength, then come over to this side, because you don't want to strain yourself because you're not doing it right. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're not going to do time. We're going to give ourselves a goal of 10. And we'll increase that as we go along. But each of us, beginner and for those that are a little bit more advanced, we're going to do 10 push-ups right now. Okay? So let's get in our positions. Okay? On our marks, get set, and remember to breathe. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can do a nice little child's pose stretch. After that, remembering to breathe. Awesome job. Awesome, awesome, awesome job. So important to push yourself and be okay with being a little bit vulnerable when it comes to exercising. Okay? The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do some punches and attacks. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna get slightly in a bent position, and we're gonna bring our body, we're gonna bring our hands up into like fists. This is gonna be punches. We're gonna go across our body, okay? And we're gonna do that for a count of 25. Once that 25 is done, then we're gonna open up our palms to what we call attacks, and we're gonna push it out. Now the big thing here is for beginners. For beginners, what we're gonna do is we're gonna really make sure that we're getting that full motion as if you're going across. You should feel a nice little twist going on in your stomach area, your abs area, okay? For those who are wanting to make this a little bit more advanced, not only are we gonna get deeper in the squat, but we're gonna add some real motion to it, okay? And we're really gonna make sure as if we're actually punching a bag. We want so much force as if this was a hanging punching bag that if we were to hit it, it would swing, okay? If I see you all doing this, that bag's not gonna do nothing. It's gonna go like this. If I see you really going across your body, that bag's gonna swing. So put motion in it as if you're really trying to punch something out, okay? So we're doing 25 punches across our body. When I say switch, we're switching to attacks where we're just pushing or have open palm and we're pushing out as if we're pushing out of a box almost, okay? And we're gonna do that for 25, okay? So for beginners, you're gonna follow Dr. Jamel, where she's gonna be in a slightly bent position and she's just getting our motion across our body, just slow. And then for those who are more advanced, we're gonna act as if we're pushing.
And be sure to keep your core tight. Just even if you can't feel your core right now, just on the inside, just tighten it up. And so even for beginner, when you turn, you feel the internal muscles turning.
Everything she said, make sure to do that. You want our cores tight. So let's get in our position. We're doing a count of 25 for our punches and 25 for our attacks. Wait for my call to switch. And we're starting with our left. On our marks, get set, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woo! You should feel it. You should feel it. Okay, so it's time for us to start to cool down. But before we cool down, we always gotta focus on our abs, okay? So we're actually gonna do some floor exercises. So we're gonna start off on the floor. The first exercise that we're gonna do is called Russian twists, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get in this position where you're kind of what I call like mid-range. You're not all the way reclined, but you're right here in that middle range. You're not all the way extended up, but you're right here in this nice little middle zone. So you're not 90 degrees, you're like 70 degrees, 70 degrees. And what you're gonna do for beginners is you're just gonna touch one side with both hands, and then you're gonna switch and go to the other side, okay? And you're just gonna touch the ground and alternate, okay? If you wanna make this harder, obviously you're going faster, okay? If you wanna make it even harder, you're lifting up your legs, okay? And you're really twisting it out, okay? If you have weights at home, go ahead and grab a weight, and you're gonna bring that weight to touch the ground, okay? We're gonna do a count of 40 for this, okay? We're gonna do 40. And if you're a beginner, you're gonna be following Dr. Jamel. And if you're more advanced, you're gonna be following me. And I'm gonna have my legs up, okay? So let's get into position. On our marks, get set, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Awesome job, awesome, awesome job. Okay, the next one that we're gonna do, we're actually gonna lay down on our backs,
bring our legs up to the ceiling, and we're gonna touch across our bodies to the opposite. So our hand will touch our opposite foot. So our left to right, our right to left. And we're just going across our bodies. For beginners, you're gonna try to reach as high up as you can. Okay, if you can only do your knees, do your knees. You can only do the front part of your foot, cool. For more advanced, really try to reach that toe part, okay? And if you can't do that, then come back down for beginners, and you're really just going to try to stretch across your body, just how Dr. Jamel's doing it, okay? We're gonna do 40 of those as well. Okay, so let's get in our position. Beginners are following Dr. Jamel. For those who are more advanced, we're bringing our full legs up, and we're going across our bodies. On our marks, get set, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Awesome job. Awesome, awesome job. Okay, for our next exercise, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a classic bicycle, okay? So a bicycle for beginners, what you're going to do is basically go down into your regular sit-up position. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna bring your legs out as if you're doing a bicycle. You're gonna take your elbows and you're just gonna cross, okay? If you can't get that motion, I would just say start off with just bringing your elbow to the opposite knee.
And if you can't get that motion, then lean back on your forearms and just bring your legs to you.
Yes, so actually, Dr. Jamel's gonna show you that version because I feel like that's the beginner version. So let's start there. For those who want more advanced, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our legs out like this, and we're gonna do the full motion where you're bringing your legs out in circular while we're bringing our opposite knees, elbows to our opposite knees, okay? We're gonna do that for a count of 40 as well, okay? Let's get our positions on our marks. Get set, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Awesome job. Woo-hoo. All right, for our last ab exercise, I feel like we should do something that is a little bit harder. So we always want to end with something that's going to challenge us. And for us, that's a plank. So we're going to show you different versions of a plank, and we're going to aim to do it for 35. That was our lucky number today. We did a lot of things with 35 seconds. We're in a plank for 35. We're going to show you a standing or an upright plank, floor plank, and then we're going to show you some basic do's and don'ts. We really encourage you, just how with the push-ups, you're going to really want to be open to being okay with not doing it right the first time, and that's okay. But our main thing that we want you to focus on is your form. So Dr. Jamel is going to show you a beginner plank. There's different versions. You can do one that's on your knees, and you're just really going to want to make sure, once again, that your butt's down and that your body's elongated. What are some things that you can see what people do wrong when they're starting off trying to do a plank?
They put their butt up or their back up. A beginner plank looks exactly like a beginner push-up. Except if you want to do it on your forearms still, keep your body elongated. You can raise up your legs, or you can come up on your hands. And I would say the forearms tend to be the super beginner, a little bit easier. Then as you get stronger, elongate on your hands. And then you can eventually go here, and then you can go here. But always keep your butt and your back aligned, because that strengthens your core. Even if you have a big booty, don't say, oh, my butt is up in the air, when it's really your back. So just make sure your core is tight so you can keep your body aligned.
Perfect.
And then for folks that are wanting to make it a little bit advanced, what I would suggest that you do, first start off with a, what is this called again? Help me back. Standing, like an upright plank, okay? So you're just gonna make sure that your butt's down, okay? And that your arms are straight, your elbows are straight, okay? And you're just gonna really wanna make sure that everything's kind of aligned, like I said before. Now, if you're gonna wanna bring this down, you can come down to your forearms, okay? Same deal, but you wanna make sure that your butt is down, okay? Now with planks, what ends up happening is this is testing every part of your body. I would say I would rather have you readjust than fall. What I mean by that is if I'm noticing that my butt's getting high or that my whole thing's shaky, I would rather readjust, do what I need to do, right? And then get right back into it. Versus a lot of times what I see people do is they get really tired or they are, hurting and they tend to, and they just kind of give up. Okay? If your body's gonna touch the ground, get right back into it. Okay? So let's go ahead, get in our positions. We're gonna do this for 35 seconds. Okay? On our marks, get set, and let's go. Remember to breathe, think happy thoughts. We're as strong as we think we are. This is all mental. Halfway there, we got this. Making sure we're still aligned. Everything is good to go. 5 more seconds, hold it. And drop. Awesome job. Woo! You just did a 35-second plank. And what you want to think about is that's halfway to a minute. So you should feel awesome about yourself. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to cool ourselves down, and then you'll be done with this workout. So why don't we go ahead and let's get back on our feet. And let's start with our breaths again. We're going to take a step, bring it up above our heads, and let that out. Deep breath in, and let it out. One more time. Deep breath in, let it out. Let's take our left arm behind our right leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and walk this over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's bring it to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's slowly roll up. And let's do our arm circles again, going backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and bring our left arm across our body. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Let's do some head circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's switch to the other way. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's bring our arms out and go across our bodies for 1. Out again. Across our bodies for 2. One more time. Out across our bodies. And say, good job, good job, good job. Hug it out. Oh, you made it through the workout. Yay. And we just want to say thank you so much for joining us. And we hope that you will attend another group workout, whether that is in person or watching online on our YouTube channel. We have a lot of exciting things to come. Dr. Jamal, you want them to tell them what they should get excited about?
Yes, May 19th, we have our next temple talk, and May 20th, we have our next group workout, which is going to switch it up. Last time we did the 6-week first and a 3-week second. This time we're going to kick it off with a 3-week group workout. So stay tuned for more information and be sure to sign up for that. Also, I released my first book. It's a 21-day relationship healing devotional and journal. And you can find all that information out on our website, www.7fire8.com. And you can also purchase our One Temple Fitness workout t-shirt and towel. And so we look forward to hearing from you. If you purchase anything or if you do the workout video, make sure you tag us on our Instagram page at onetemplefitness.fire or on our Facebook, which is 7fire8. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon.
All right, bye.